What's up, guys? It's Lefty here. We're talking NFL Week 8, Sunday, 1 p.m. game, Saints, Colts. This line flipped. Saints were minus 1.5 on the look-ahead line, but after their performance and then the Colts looking competitive versus the Browns, we now see the Colts as favorites. The Colts look pretty sharp from a market perspective as well. Anytime we see less bets than money, it should raise a red flag. How does 39% of bets account for 65% of money? Tells me there's some bigger size bets coming in on Indy. And, the way we can interpret this is who typically bets bigger. Not always, but, in some cases, the more informed or sharper bettors. And we can confirm this by looking how the books react to this info by flipping the line from Colts to underdogs to now favorites. Saints under streak came to an end at 12 consecutive unders, and now it looks like this total is being bet up, which is a rarity for Saints games, not just because of their defense, but their offensive struggles as well. They're pretty much a dead nuts under team. I think a big reason why we're seeing this over tick up is actually how well Minshew and offensive coordinator Shane Steichen perform versus man coverage. Browns play mainly man coverage, and the Colts had a lot of success there, passing 10.7 yards per pass versus them, and they scored 38 points. Saints play primarily man, and the success numbers from Minshew and Steichen, the offensive coordinator, are a lot higher versus man-heavy defenses. I'm sure the Saints are aware of this as well, but not sure the Saints defensive coordinator Joe Woods will be willing to change out of his base scheme. This is a game where I feel like you have to look at the Colts. With all the offensive issues for the Saints, rumors are circulating Derek Carr and teammates aren't really clicking, and Carr and offensive coordinator Pete Carmichael are on completely opposite pages. It's the only conclusion that makes sense when you watch Carr just miss intended targets by 10 yards. Carr, 55 pass attempts versus the Jags, and his longest completion was 20 yards. The offense is all short passes. Kamara, leading receiver, and my immediate thoughts are how the Colts' defensive style sets up to defend the Saints' offense. Colts are really good at defending the short passing game. They have a real solid linebacking core, and what they do best is defending running backs in the passing game. Derek Carr also dealing with an injury to his groin. Reports are he broke his dick. Apparently it flared up late in the game Thursday, so I imagine maybe a push towards starting Winston is being discussed. Colts dominated the game versus the Browns, over 2 full yards per play more than the Browns. Like I said, Colts with 10.7 yards per pass to only 4.3 yards per pass from the Browns. But the ultimate equalizer in games, turnovers. Colts had 4 turnovers, 3 fumbles that they lost, and an INT. 20 of the 29 points the Colts allowed were directly related to those 4 turnovers. Minshew now has 7 turnovers since taking over for Anthony Richardson 2 weeks ago. Tough to back someone that's so turnover prone, and not really sure you can give Colts anything for home field advantage here with a dome team visiting. Plus, this is the Colts' 4th home game in 5 weeks, and they're just 1-3 straight up at home. I do lean the Colts here, but I haven't pulled the trigger yet. Hopefully you found this video helpful or informative. Stay tuned for more NFL Week 8 breakdowns. I got the Jags Pittsburgh Steelers coming up next.